What's up, guys? Welcome to Eat, Explore, Hunt. My name is Jeff. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full product review of the NWTF Grand Slam ALPS Outdoorz turkey hunting vest. So I have a little bit of critique for it, but I also really enjoy this product. First, I'm going to start off by showing you the features that you get when you purchase this vest. So starting up front, on the right hand side, you can see there's multiple pouches and a pocket. So you can see the NWTF insignia. It's beautifully embroidered. It looks awesome, actually. It looks really cool. But down below, you just have a spot here where you can actually store a box call. And this is kind of your average size box call. Larger size, long box calls will not fit into this compartment. So I'm just running I won't say the brand, but I'm just running a normal standard size box call. Then the pocket here that's embroidered. I still have some of my turkey hunting stuff in here, but here's one of my owl hooter calls. But on the inside here, you might be able to tell. So on the inside here, there's a little enclosed case. I believe that's probably for you to put your cell phone, and you can actually use the touch screen through this without ever having to pull out your phone. I personally don't really use it. My phone stays in my vest pocket or in my pant pocket, and it doesn't really come out much. But if you wanted to, you could store it there, and it's a nice handy feature. But you also have a couple of loops on the inside of here. So right now, the only thing I use this pocket for right now is just my owl hooter call. It's a nice big pocket. You can put multiple things in there. So this top zip pocket, if you're hunting on public land and you need a place to put your car keys or maybe even your hunting license. I've got a hunting license from, I'm guessing, so I have my Oklahoma hunting license and permits in here, and then I also have my Kansas permits, or my license in here still. But I also keep my car keys in here if I'm out hunting. It's a nice zip pocket, so you know that your stuff's not going to fall out. You can see right here, there's an elastic strap there, and there's also some other tension straps here, but you have one of these on each side. You can see I have a bottle of water right there from this morning's hunt, but you can carry 2 bottles of water or 2 bottles of whatever beverage you prefer. I drink water. But so that's it for the outside of the right hand side. But on the inside, this is one of the coolest features of this vest, in my opinion. It might seem silly, but you have a nice big mesh opening on the inside that also has a zip. And I don't know about other people, but I like to keep a journal whenever I'm out hunting. So my little hunting journal, all through turkey season, it can be found right there in my vest. And I'll jot notes throughout my hunt and throughout my travels. So that's it for that side. Come over to the other side here. You can see we got 3 compartments and then 1 zip pocket. So this first large compartment, what I use this compartment for, I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to be used for, but I imagine it's for the pot call strikers. So you actually have 3 spots in here for strikers. I only carry 2 strikers. But then there's also a mesh pocket on the front side. And in there I just have a conditioning stone, and then I have another locator call. This one's just a crow call. But there's so much space in here. I also keep a little bit of sandpaper down in the bottom. And then I always carry a light just in case. You never know when you might need it. And there's plenty of space in there. You can put a little bit more stuff if you want to. That's just what I carry. So the zip pocket on this side is similar to the one on the right hand side. You just have a nice big open pocket. But this one actually has a shotgun shell holder on the inside. It looks like it can carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shotgun shells. Plus you have a lot of open space in there that zips closed. So here you can see we have the 2 pot call holders. They're really nice. They're the right size. Pot calls usually only come in one of 2 sizes, about 3-inch or 3.5-inch. But I just carry my 2 different pot calls in there. And then you can zip those up to keep them nice and secure from coming out. One of the cool features on this side of the vest, you actually have little mesh pockets on the outside. So if you're like me, you like to switch between multiple different calls, diaphragm to pot calls to box calls. But my go-to call is always going to be a diaphragm. I may not be the best at it, but it's really handy to have hands-free calling. But I like to, when I'm not using my mouth call, I will just drop it right there in that mesh pocket, and I can pull it out as I go and pop it in and hit some calls. So same thing as on the other side, water bottle pocket, and then you have another large mesh pocket. So because I self-film my hunts, I just carry 2 extra camera batteries, and then my GoPro, I carry 2 extra GoPro batteries also. I just found out my GoPro's been malfunctioning, so I don't have any footage on the GoPro, unfortunately, but I do have it. So here you can see the butt pad. It's a nice size butt pad. It's pretty thick, about 2.5 inches thick. Got a waterproof bottom. So when you're ready to move and go, it'll actually magnetize, so you don't have to strap it down. I generally will, but then you have 2 straps so it doesn't move. So moving on to the back here, nice little safety feature. So if you're hunting public land, a lot of times people will just pull out their fluorescent orange flag and they'll leave that out as they're hunting. Me, I leave it in there. If I get a bird, I will pull it out because I like to tote my birds inside of this back pouch. So, and speaking of the back pouch, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room inside of this back pouch. I have them cinched down pretty tight, but you can loosen these way up and you can store so much more inside of there. So, large AVNX decoy. I always carry around a piece of camouflage burlap just to wrap around the tripod of the camera. And then another thing, I always carry a trash bag just in case unexpected rain shower comes up and I need to cover my camera in an emergency situation. So, and besides the pocket, which is full of dirt and dust because I've been on the road hunting for weeks, that's basically all there is to that. The last feature on the back side here is actually a pouch for a hydration bladder. And then you just have a Velcro hookup to hold it in place. I've used this a few times. For example, when I was in Oklahoma, it was rather warm, especially for early April, warmer than what I'm used to at least. And I was carrying 3 liters of water plus 2 full water bottles both days that I went out hunting. So I was carrying all that extra weight. But overall, it wasn't too bad because this vest sits on a really nice frame. So as you would have seen in the intro to this video, I showed a picture of the kickstand on this turkey hunting vest. So the great thing about the ALPS Outdoorz NWTF Grand Slam vest is the fact that you can literally sit anywhere with this vest. I can sit right here as is and hunt in the middle of the woods without having to be up against a tree. That's truly an advantage. I hunt in the plains, I hunt in the mountains, and I hunt here in the hardwoods of southern Indiana. I need the versatility whenever I'm in the woods or out hunting in general. I need that versatility personally. You might not need that. But for me, having that kickstand, I don't always use it, but having it, it's very, very handy. But it's also kind of a hindrance. And this is my one fault with the vest itself, is the frame adds a lot of weight. Of course, you're adding a little bit of metal to a cloth vest, and you're going to add some extra weight. The frame is super sturdy. It runs all the way up through the back of this vest. So It's very, very structurally sound. You can sit up against it, and it's going to last you, I would say a lifetime, depending on how you treat your stuff. I've had this is my second season now. I've killed 13 turkeys while wearing this vest in 2 years. It's been through a lot, but it looks brand new still. Take care of your stuff and it'll last forever. So that would be my one complaint about the vest itself, is the weight added by the frame. I do like the frame, but the weight is the only issue. So you have a frame to prop up and sit anywhere you want. One thing that's great about this vest, inside the back here, there's a lot of extra padding, and it's actually a very comfortable vest to sit on. It's, you know, lean up against. You might not think you'd be too comfortable just propping down in the middle of a field or something, but it's actually quite comfortable because of the extra padding. The butt pad, it's good. It's not quite as firm as I would like. It has a little too much give, if that can be a thing, but for me, it's just a little too soft. If it was a little more firm, it might give you that extra padding. My legs will fall asleep regardless of what padded seat I sit on, but if it was a little more firm, it might take a little longer. But so there's actually one other thing about this vest that I almost failed to mention. It only comes in 2 camouflage patterns that I know of. Mossy Oak Obsession, the one I have and what I'm wearing right now, and I believe Mossy Oak Bottomland. Every time I've checked, the Bottomland has been sold out, but this Obsession camouflage that is on this vest looks so good. Obsession is my favorite turkey hunting camouflage made by Mossy Oak. It's just a great camouflage. It has a great mixture of the greens, as you can, I mean, I'm an example of what it looks like. You have a lot of nice greens, but then you also have great dark tones. As you can see, this ground behind me, it's fairly dark, but there's also a lot of green. That's what makes this camouflage so great. It just, in my opinion, it blends better than any other camouflage that I've personally worn. So I'm not paid or sponsored by anybody or any of these products that I review, but that's just my own personal take on it. Favorite camouflage on a great product. So, well folks, if you enjoyed my product review of the NWTF Grand Slam turkey hunting vest made by ALPS Outdoorz, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and share with your friends. I really appreciate all the support. I have a new channel. It's something I've been working on for about 2 months now, and I enjoy doing it for you guys. But thank you so much for watching Eat, Explore, Hunt. Have a good one.